where do I start? Where do I do this business? Where do I locate my business? Where? This is very, very vital. You remember Papa said when God called him, he was like Airport Road. When he wanted to start, Airport Road. But God said no. Sedico. And he looked at Sedico like, no, this is not the wrong area. I can't. But the Lord said, Sedico. Now, there are some of us here who feel like, no, it must be Lagos. It must be Abuja, so that the politicians there will attend my. Listen, you need to ask God where. Even in your business, you need to ask yourself, where do I set up my business? There is a consulting I was handling recently on a startup. Now, when they came, that we are setting up this business, so they engaged my services. And the first question, while we're dealing on the process, we got to this point, and I asked them, where do you intend setting up this business? Say, worry here now. And I told them something. I said, your business is already dead on arrival. And they were like, business already dead on arrival? I said, yes. Worry here. And I mentioned 3 competitors already on ground, which they cannot, nothing on a startup level will allow them measure up with that 3 organizations. Here in Warri. And I told them again, they mentioned another city. I cracked my head. I said, I don't know much about that city, but if I think I know one that I already know. And then they mentioned about 2 or 3 again. I said, then your business is already dead on arrival as a startup. As a startup. So you need to know, where am I locating? If you must start, I said, if you must start, then you have to start at the level where those people already are. If you are starting at the grassroots, no, those people already have swallowed your own. So always ask this question, where? Identify a suitable location for your business. Finish. That woman knows her timing. You see people going to work very early, they come with their own cooler, they buy banga rice. Now just imagine if that woman comes by 11, 12 to do that business. By 4 o'clock, she never say finish. Because they call customers are those early morning people who will want to buy that hot rice. Some are using it as breakfast. Some are going to be using it as lunch. Now, most people, they go there, they buy that rice for their children going to school. And that woman knows her timing. So you know your timing. Then finally, how? The how. How do I go about this business? Know how to run the business. Market and manage the business. Ensure you employ all necessary tactics and tools to make the business grow. So know how to run the business. Have a knowledge of your business. Even it is ministry. You don't get yourself involved in everything, in every area. That you know how to sing, that you know how to sing as a pastor, doesn't suddenly turn you as the choir master of the church. There must be somebody. So you know how to, in order to